Siberius, and we about to get serious. It's the real Siberius, making fanboys furious.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to The Real Siberius. On this episode, I want to talk about Bird being Bird. The hick from French Lick, Larry Legend. The more I watch Bird, the harder it is for me not to have him as my favorite player all time. Let's check out a short clip of Bird being Bird, and then let's talk about it.
If you take it too far back, what happens?
I don't have really no direction of the ball. I don't really know where it's going to go. It's more of a throw. Of course, me, you know.
What I love about this clip is he tried to miss and he couldn't. He was trying to demonstrate doing something wrong, and he's so fundamentally sound, he couldn't mess up even when he wanted to. You know that his brain stepped in right before he shot and said, "Whoa, we don't miss. Don't worry, I'll fix it." As you will see in the clips that follow, Bird was just being Bird. Always calculating, always thinking, eyes up and down the court, anticipating his opponents and his teammates. If you played with Bird, you had to be ready at all times and hyper aware, because oftentimes his passes didn't look like passes. They were touches. He was using his hands like a backboard to deflect the ball where he wanted it to go. He wasn't very athletic. He couldn't really jump. He wasn't quick or fast, but he could do two things better than anyone to ever play the game: create a shot and make the shot. Pat Riley once said, "If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save the game, I'd choose Michael Jordan. If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save my life, I'd take Larry Bird." This is coming from Pat Riley. He loves Jordan. He retired his number in Miami and Jordan never played there. That is respect. But he's still taking Bird to save his life. That's not just respect. That's confidence. That's certainty. When it came to shooting, Bird didn't have any weaknesses. People always say tall guys can't shoot free throws. Bird averaged 88% from the free throw line for his career and basically invented the 50-40-90 club. I decided to make this video because I am sick and tired of making videos about the modern era. I'm tired of talking about the lies and narratives. I just wanted to focus on a man that could play the game. In all aspects, play the game. Was Bird an elite defender? No. But he was a good defender, and he still played defense. With all that being said, we haven't even touched on the two things that made me love Bird the most. One, trash talk. I will never accept that there's a better trash talker than Larry Bird. What I loved about his trash talk is he made it personal. Not about you, but about your game. He would flat out say, "You can't guard me. You need more help." He would even say, "You're not going to double team me? Big mistake." He would tell you exactly what he was going to do, and then he would do it. You couldn't stop him. He would say, "I'm going to take the ball over to that corner, and I'm going to shoot it right in your face." And then he would do it. And number two, grit. I'm not sure there's another player with as much grit as Bird. Can you name another player that would break their cheekbone in a game and then come back out and finish the game? It's okay, I'll wait. He took shots to the face, slammed himself diving for loose balls, would jump into the stands, would fist fight players if they got out of line. He just didn't take shit from anyone. Artis Gilmore once told Bird, "If you keep playing the way you're playing, you're not going to last long." Bird basically told him, "That's my game. I don't know how to play any other way." Bird said later on, as he got older, he understood what ours was talking about. But I don't want to play any other way. Courage is being afraid and doing it anyway. Toughness is knowing you could get hurt and doing it anyway. Forget all-time players. Forget favorite players. The three players I respect most in NBA history are Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Oscar Robertson. Bird turned down a huge contract between roughly $4.5 and $10 million because he didn't feel he could earn it. But that's just Bird being Bird. When I go back and I watch these highlights, like some of the ones that are playing, I just marvel at it. This is basketball. This is greatness. How you could watch this and then watch the modern era and think the modern era is greatness, I don't even know how that's possible. The game has devolved. It's become lesser. It's not played by greats. It's not held to a higher standard. These players elevated the game. They took it to the next level. If you watch the NBA before Bird and Magic came into it, it was dying. They saved it, and they saved it with their greatness, with their competitiveness, with their grit. Now, the NBA is dying again. It's in that same dark space that it was before. The problem now, there's no Bird and Magic to save it. Nobody's coming along that's going to change the status of the game, that's going to elevate the status of the game. Excuse me. That's going to inspire us. That's going to invigorate us. That's going to make us believe again. If the NBA continues down, excuse me, sorry guys, I still have this stupid cough. If the NBA continues down its current path, there may not be an NBA. Will it happen immediately? No, they just signed a gigantic contract with NBC and other streaming services. But nothing lasts forever, especially if you don't take care of it. If you don't continually strive to make it better. I hope I'm wrong. I hope someone is coming down the line that will set a new standard, that can elevate the game, that can inspire and encourage us. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you made it to the end, I certainly appreciate it. As always, I do want to give a shout out to the content creators that continue to inspire me to do this. Uncommon Sense, Angry Old Hoops, Self-Researched NBA Facts, 93Z, Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncut Hoops, Speam Engine, In Your Face Hoops, Eddie TV, King Speech Row, Goatcast Hoops, Basketball Show, Ring Culture, Geloso Nation. I always appreciate your guys' takes, your perspectives, and your humor. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.